Well, while the front line of the war with Iran is thousands of miles away, the cost of the war already beginning to be felt here at home due to tanker traffic coming to a screeching halt in the Strait of Hormuz. Now, under normal conditions, this critical passageway, it sees an estimated 20 million barrels of oil pass through every single day. That is 20% of the global consumption. Insiders saying at this moment, tanker traffic in the Strait of Hormuz down 90%. And this causing a stark rise in oil costs already. The price per barrel currently around $83. That's up 32% since the day before Operation Epic Fury started. With Americans now feeling this as gas prices continue to spike, prices at the pump now up 11%. NewsNation's Nancy Liu reporting live from California's Central Valley at a nut orchard to break down how else Americans can expect to feel this impact on our wallets. Nancy.
Well, Natasha, you can't make Dubai chocolate bars or baklava without quality tree nuts. And the vast majority of the world's pistachios, almonds, walnuts, they're grown right here in California. These are very young almonds that are months away from harvest. But tree nuts are among the reasons the Golden State is the world's fourth largest economy. Now, according to the USDA, California dominates world production, more than 80% of the almond market, about 75% for walnuts, and over 60% when it comes to pistachios. The bulk of those commodities are exported to other countries, with nearly a quarter to the Middle East. Due to the shutdown in the Strait of Hormuz, industry veterans are reporting that almost all shipments of American tree nuts have been at a standstill since the war started last Saturday. Industry pressures are dominating conversations at the Natural Products Expo in Southern California, where many regulars from the Middle East are absent this year, unable to get here. Logistics and pricing are top of mind, with higher consumer costs likely if the war drags on.
Pricing is already very high here in the United States for food, so I don't think it's going to have any positive effects, that's for sure. And like I said, it's going to make it very difficult for exporters and importers to continue to work together in a productive way.
Right now, we're not seeing any impacts just because of the uncertainty. But the longer that oil is in question and the prices go up, then naturally the producers will follow suit, both overseas and here in the States, and they'll raise their prices.
And according to one California nut exporter, shipping costs have already doubled, with carriers adding a so-called war risk surcharge for all shipments to and from the Middle East. Natasha?
Yeah, and Nancy, young almonds behind you and so many impacts to consider. We know the situation is far from limited to California nut farmers. Where else are we already seeing the impact?
Well, higher costs are likely for farmers throughout the United States, since a lot of fertilizer usually comes through the Strait of Hormuz. For peanut farmers alone, the spring planting season, it is fast approaching. And the Middle East typically supplies nearly half of some fertilizer varieties, spiking prices for what's available out there. Food producers are bracing for operating costs to jump even more.
We're watching it, and we haven't felt immediate effects right now, but we can anticipate that there may be. And so what we're doing is we are meeting on a weekly or more basis and analyzing the market and seeing what the current crop conditions are currently, what the current market prices are, and we are making plans based on that.
And on top of the higher operating costs, higher insurance rates due to the heightened risks with shipping to the Middle East, and of course, all of it will likely mean higher consumer prices when we all go to the grocery stores. Natasha?
The bottom line for so many of us. And Nancy Liu live in California's Central Valley with that. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.